Is it time to buy or sell QuantumScape stock? In this video, we are diving deep into QuantumScape. Our initial report was published on our website on Friday, the 18th of July, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since June 23, 2025, our system has classified QuantumScape as a hold or accumulate, assigning it a score of 0. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. During this period, the stock has exceeded our expectations, boasting a remarkable gain of 245.28% since we first suggested purchasing QuantumScape 19 days ago. This equates to an average return of 12.91% per day since it was designated as hold or accumulate. A score of 0 indicates that our system foresees significant volatility and risk for the upcoming trading day. Given the most recent developments, we find ourselves unable to ascertain the stock's next direction, as it holds the potential to move in either direction. The stock has broken through a very wide and strong rising short-term trend, indicating an even stronger upward trajectory. Should there be any pullback, support is now established at the level of $9.20, which may present a second opportunity to capitalize on gains. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of 217.55% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from 56.96% to 99.55%. Looking at the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of negative 4.27%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from negative 78.49% to negative 4.27% over the next year. In practical terms, this would place the future price between $3.15 and $14.02. Our latest daily update for QuantumScape includes the headline: Volatile ride for QuantumScape's stock price on Friday, moving between $13.43 and $15.02. The QuantumScape stock price gained 7.65% on the last trading day, which was Friday, the 18th of July, 2025, rising from $13.60 to $14.64. It has now gained for 9 consecutive days. It is not often that stocks manage to gain so many days in a row, and short-term declines should be anticipated. During the last trading day, the stock fluctuated 11.84% from a low of $13.43 to a high of $15.02. The price has increased in 9 of the last 10 days and is up by 108.55% over the past 2 weeks. Volume has also risen on the last day along with the price, which is a positive technical sign, with a total of 40 million more shares traded than the previous day. In total, 148 million shares were bought and sold for approximately $2.17 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the stock was $15.02, and the lowest price was $3.40. Currently, the price is 2.53%, or 38 cents, below the 52-week high, and 88.97%, or $118.09, below the all-time high on December 22, 2020, when the price reached $132.73. QuantumScape stock has recently experienced impressive gains, with a notable surge of over 315% from its lows earlier this year, reaching a peak of $14.22. In just 10 trading days, shares have doubled from $7.01 to approximately $14.76, establishing it as one of Wall Street's strongest performers. This surge is primarily attributed to investor enthusiasm regarding its next-generation solid-state battery technology and positive news surrounding its Cobra separator breakthrough. However, while the current momentum is significant, analysts are urging caution. Despite the impressive stock performance, true commercial production and revenue generation are projected to be years away, with meaningful test results not expected until 2026. Additionally, advancements by competitors, such as BYD and CATL in traditional battery technologies, may challenge QuantumScape's unique market position. The upcoming second quarter earnings report, scheduled for July 23rd, is expected to play a critical role in shaping investor sentiment. While the report will likely focus on operational milestones rather than traditional metrics, any positive developments could help sustain the stock's current momentum. Nevertheless, with ongoing concerns about cash burn rates and a lack of immediate revenue, a correction could be on the horizon. In the short term, speculative enthusiasm may continue to drive the stock price higher, fueled by anticipated milestones and market sentiment. However, the long-term outlook remains cautious, as the company's viability largely hinges on the successful commercialization of its battery technology. Investors should closely monitor developments in the coming weeks to gauge the sustainability of this rally. Analyst ratings. On Tuesday, the 25th of February 2025, it was reported that Evercore ISI assigned QS a hold grade with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 19th of November 2024, it was reported that HSBC assigned QS a hold grade with an upgrade action. On Thursday, the 24th of October 2024, it was reported that Cowen & Company assigned QS a hold grade with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 3rd of October 2023, it was reported that Goldman Sachs assigned QS a sell grade with a hold action. On Friday, the 17th of February 2023, it was reported that Goldman Sachs assigned QS a sell grade with a downgrade action. Analysts have assigned QuantumScape stock a general sell rating. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as neutral. Regarding return on investment, the analysts have also rated the stock as strong sell. The following signals have been identified for QuantumScape. The QuantumScape stock presents buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, suggesting a positive outlook for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal indicated by the relationship between the two averages, with the short-term average positioned above the long-term average. In the event of downward corrections, support will likely be found at levels of $11.26 and $6.45. A drop below either of these levels would trigger sell signals. A buy signal was generated from a pivot bottom point on Tuesday, July 1st, 2025, and thus far, the stock has risen by 130.19%. Further increases are anticipated until a new top pivot is established. Moreover, a buy signal is also indicated by the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. Volume is increasing alongside the price, which is regarded as a strong technical signal. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal. Pivots, buy signal from 13 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 17 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal from 19 days ago. Long-term moving average, sell signal from 31 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages indicated a buy signal 47 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we observe the short moving average showed a sell signal from 31 days ago. The long-term moving average indicated a buy signal 18 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages also suggested a buy signal 17 days ago. For more signals, remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for QuantumScape. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $13.60 and $11.35. With no support from accumulated volume below today's level, the risk is heightened, as a drop below the support at $11.35 could lead to a significant decline in the stock price. This stock may experience considerable movement throughout the day, indicating high volatility. Coupled with a substantial prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, this stock is classified as very high risk. During the last day, the stock fluctuated by $1.59 between its high and low, or approximately 11.84%. Over the past week, the stock has shown an average daily volatility of 12.54%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for QuantumScape, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, often referred to as the PE ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company has negative earnings or is losing money. Even well-established companies can face downturns, often due to factors beyond their control. However, a pattern of consistently negative PE ratios may suggest insufficient profits and potential bankruptcy risks. In other news, the next earnings report for the second quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 23rd of July, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates predict a loss of $0.0002. It is important to monitor these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for QuantumScape. There's no significant resistance from accumulated volume above, which means the stock could move upward swiftly under the right conditions. In this scenario, you might want to enter a position and use volume to determine when to exit. On the downside, QuantumScape encounters its first support level at $13.60. If this support level holds, it could be a favorable entry point. Anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for QuantumScape from multiple analyst sources is to sell. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. The 5 most recent insider trades were conducted by Singh Mohit, who bought and sold 1,395,000 shares or options in the company. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we've determined that insider power is positive with a ratio of 16.603. In total, insiders purchased 8,920,896 shares and sold 6,140,168 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $14.19, reflecting a decrease of 3.08%. This stock experiences very high daily fluctuations, which significantly elevates the risk involved. The 14-day relative strength index stands at 96, further amplifying this risk. A buy signal has emerged from a pivot bottom identified 12 days ago. Is QuantumScape stock a good buy? QuantumScape shows several positive indicators. However, these signals are not sufficient to classify it as a buy candidate at this time. Currently, it's advisable to consider it as a hold candidate, suggesting either to hold or accumulate shares while awaiting further developments. After reviewing the volatility and market movements from the previous trading day, our analysis indicates that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Monday, the 21st of July, we anticipate that QuantumScape will open lower by approximately 277 cents, starting at $14.36. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on information from StockInvest.us. By using this information, you agree to take responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at StockInvest.